ups and downs he experienced last week?
Well, I think you heard, he 57 plays and probably 54 he executed at a high level and 3 he didn't. And, and he played really good, proud of how he played. He wasn't the reason we lost the game. So, he'll get past that, no question, and keep learning and growing. But bright guy, led our offense really well.
How do you explain that uncharacteristic defensive performance of a team that's really not had a problem like that in 3 years?
Yeah, I think I said 6 years maybe, but 3 years. Appreciate that. We haven't had issues defensively, and we didn't play good. It seemed like we were on our heels most of the day. Leaky tackles most of the day. We didn't stand people up and take them backwards. We gave up some big plays. Obviously, not having Matei Fitz in there, but he rolls. So we got other guys that are pretty good players. That hurt a little bit, but. I don't know. We just kind of seemed like we were behind the whole time and just hanging on for dear life.
Could you speak to Peyton's last 2 games?
Well, I think Peyton is an excellent player. You guys can see him on the field. He makes plays. But if you see him in the building, he's always studying the game. He's always getting extra work in. It's important to him, but he does have the ability. He can run, he just. To be honest with you wish they were all like him. They all aren't like him, but he's what a college football player looks like.
Is he pretty much what you thought you would get when you recruited him, or has he exceeded even what your expectations might have been?
He's probably. I watched him play. I went to his high school game and watched him play before we had offered him, and there was just something about the kid. He's a good athlete, a good player, but he's the intangibles that you can see standing there on the sideline, watching him play. With just Tommy West used to say all the time, ball playing Jesse, and he was a ball playing Jesse. And, it didn't take me long. I got to halftime and left and came back the next morning and said, we're offering this kid.
Coach Huseman, the Spiders have been back to the wall a couple straight years now. I wonder if, A, you still think you got a shot at the FCS playoffs, and B, does that experience help as you move forward with this group?
Well, I can say that what I told the team, we need to win our next 6. And the first one is this week. We have to win. We have to. Just like you said, backs are against the wall. At the end of these 6, we'll figure out if we're good enough. I probably one more and we're not in. I mean, I'm not stupid. So, but we'll see. I think at 9-3, we'll see. But most coaches won't sit here and say we got to win this many, we got to do this. I don't care. Our guys are smart enough. They know. I mean, we got to win, and it starts with this week. We got to win this week.
What do you see on film from Colgate?
I see probably one of the best wide receivers in the country. Could be at any level. I don't know if he's got another year of eligibility left, but the dude is incredible. He's got 49 catches in 5 games. Great player. Right now they're playing with a guy that's played a lot, kind of like us. Playing with a guy that wasn't their original starter. He's really good, really good. They got a couple other complimentary wideouts that are excellent, and they're good up front. Defensively, I think they're well coached. I think on the back end, they're pretty athletic, more athletic than Bucknell was on the back end. We obviously we'll be tested in all 3 phases this week. I think they got a good team, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. I mean, you just look. I mean, Villanova's 24-17. Monmouth, they got Monmouth 31-7 and end up losing, 52-49, something like that. And Monmouth's one of the best teams in the CAA. Just throw the Syracuse game out like you can throw our North Carolina game out. But they've played really well, and I think they got an excellent football team.
Coach, Vini looks like he's gone for a while. Is that a season-ending injury?
It's not season-ending.
The Spiders keep losing offensive guys, especially. And I wonder, sort of assess how the group is missing 3 or 4 guys.
It's hard. If we could get past the open date, we'll probably have Vini back, Fair back, Carbajal back. I can't even tell you. Wickersham. We'll have a bunch. They're not quite ready, but Vini will probably play after the open date, and Jaden Fair may play after the open date. Carbajal definitely will. Wickersham definitely will. So, we're kind of, Sean Clark obviously won't, but we're not bad. We're not healthy right now completely, but having Stocker out, that's always a pain there, and so we're plugging along. We're in the same boat as everybody else. I mean, you can go all the way throughout the country, and nobody's feeling sorry for us, and we're not feeling sorry for ourselves. Every team in the country is going through the injuries. Just this is the way it is this time of year.
What do you learn about yourself?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Tamara.
You snuck in there.
Through injuries, like you said, everyone's going through it. It's through adversity that you really learn about yourself. What have you been able to learn about yourself and your team?
There's going to be adversity, no question. It's how you respond to it is the critical thing, and do we respond in practice? Do we respond in the meeting room? Do we respond in the training room? How we respond to adversity is what's going to tell you about this team. And we had some adversity against Howard and during that course of that game, and we responded pretty well. So we'll see. I mean, we got, like John said, we got our backs against the wall. We got to go play and respond.
Definitely discouraged. I think some of the good things that I did were expected. I mean, that's what I expect out of myself. The mistakes can't happen, especially the crucial mistakes and the critical ones in the last 2 drives. So I'm definitely somewhat encouraged. I think I played well for a majority of the game, but at the end of the day, you can't make those kind of mistakes and expect to win games. Well, really, it's just, conditioning. We've always had a next man up mentality, and especially this week, with Ye, his elbow thing, we just had to get a lot of conditioning going for these receivers, and they're doing well with it. It's definitely challenging having less guys, but next man up, we have a lot of confidence in the next guys coming up. Andreas, Trey Mancuso, all those guys are going to be really good for us, so we're happy about that.
Is there one thing that would make this offense more consistent that you guys have maybe put your finger on or haven't quite figured out just yet?
No, it's kind of a mix of everything. It's being able to execute every play. We've gone through a lot of games and films where you look at the film on Sunday and you say, man, we're one person away, and it's different people every time. One guy doing their job away, and if we can just put it all together every single play and just be more consistent with that, I think we'll get even better.
What's the difference for you taking all the reps with the ones the last couple of weeks from a preparation standpoint?
Nothing preparation standpoint, especially the kind of offense we run. We like to run quarterbacks a lot, so I feel like even as the backup, really the past 2 years with Kyle's injury last year, I've always tried to be as ready as possible if I didn't get the call. So off the field preparation has been pretty much the same. On the field, you're just actually getting the reps and making the throws instead of just visualizing it, so that's about it.
What's the feeling when you get some of the longer completions that you got, like the one to Kwanye and obviously Dawson for a couple touchdown passes?
Feels a lot better than missing them. Feels a lot better than missing them. It's good. We work on them, we complete them during practice, and sometimes you get in the game, the adrenaline's pumping, and you don't want to. And sometimes that can make you overthrow balls, but I think I did a good job of staying calm and getting those complete. So.
I know know it's only been a couple of conference games, but have you noticed a significant difference between Patriot League and what you guys went through last year, or not really?
No, not really. I mean, they're good teams. I mean, good defenses, good offenses. Same thing in the CA, had in the CA, but I mean, these are good teams. I think Colgate's a really good team too.
What do you know about them? I know the program has played them a number of times, but I'm not sure you guys have yet.
No, we haven't. Haven't played them. No, it's in New York. We've had a few guys transfer in from there, so I know a little bit over my years, but I don't know much. Just from the film, they're a really good defense. They play really hard, got good players. So,
how did you break down your film from last week? I mean, you started this conversation by saying disappointed with the end, but happy with the beginning. How did you kind of evaluate it, break it down, and move forward?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. Really felt that I cost the team towards the end of the game, but sometimes you just got to put it in perspective and understand that out of the 57 plays we ran, I probably had 54 well-executed plays. The 3 can't happen, won't happen, and just kind of have to deal with it like that.
Do you wake up on Sundays more sore after making double-digit tackles than days you're not as involved?
I mean, I feel like I'm always sore. I know no matter what happens in the game, just next day is always a tough one.
Is there a reason for your increased tackling numbers these last 2 weeks?
I don't know, I'm just playing hard and running to the ball.
How would you explain a highly uncharacteristic defensive performance by the Spiders?
I don't know. I feel like Bucknell had a good game plan. They executed well, and they wanted it, and they played hard and did well.
Spiders, since you've been here, really have never been on the other end of one of those. I wonder how meetings and practice and discussions among yourselves go this week in response.
Yeah, this week we've kind of taken a new approach, kind of getting back to how we started, like during the beginning of camp, like running to the ball, finishing plays, thudding up ball carriers, just doing the little things right.
What's the feeling when you're making all those tackles? Do you get in a rhythm? Is it like, I don't know, a jump shooter in basketball gets in a rhythm making shots? Is it that way for a guy making that many tackles?
Nah, I don't know. I just kind of make a tackle, go to the next play, and keep on getting it.
In high school, you never came off the field.
Not too much.
How much of an adjustment was that for you when you come here? And I don't want to say easier is the word, but how much more can you focus just on what you have to do here? Or did you like kind of being involved every snap of every play?
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, I played like 140 snaps a game in high school, a game. But like now it's, obviously not as much as that, so I can definitely stay focused more and be more locked in on what I'm doing and not being butt tired the whole time.